Although Frank Vogel, the Lakers coach, told us before the game it's possible AD could play in the Lakers' next game on Thursday against Dallas. Not having Rudy Gobert Saturday and having him tonight, what do you see when you watch Gobert as to the level of his importance with his team on both ends of the floor as O'Neal hits a three to start the game?
A defensive player of the year, but offensively, you can't limit the effect he has. Screening, rolling, diving to the cup, opening up everything that the Jazz do on the offensive end.
Conley off the Gobert screen. There's what you're talking about, right? A little bit of airspace thanks to the screen from Gobert, and it's 8-0 Jazz. Here's Kuzma. Fires into Drummond, who had 27 points on Saturday, and he gets the Lakers' first points 2 minutes into the game.
You take a look at this Jazz team, their act certainly travels, so they're good enough to win on the road, but that home court advantage in Utah with that fan base is absolutely second to none.
Shot clock down to 5. Another good defensive possession here by Los Angeles. Gobert, though, with the slam as Ingles, who's an excellent passer, made the play. An all-star this year for the second straight year. In the running for Defensive Player of the Year, which would be his third if he's able to win it, as Bogdanovich drills a three.
And having talent, because talent damage doesn't have an effect in a playoff series. You need to have guys at 100%.
Schroeder drills a three. You start to talk about whether we want to rest guys going into the playoffs, knowing that the schedule's more condensed this year.
To me, they're in a different they have a different mentality than the Lakers. We need to be at 100%. When you're talking about the Utah Jazz, it's about making sure guys are healthy, but I wouldn't rest guys. We're going to continue to keep our foot on the gas pedal because the message has got to be we haven't accomplished anything yet.
Maybe some teams are being more and more careful with star players as Caldwell Pope gets a steal. It's hard not to say Utah's the best team right now. They have the best record. Three goes for Caruso, back-to-back Laker triple. Their record at this stage, 42-15, is the best in franchise history. Drummond working hard on the offensive glass. Gets it out to Kuzma. 3 straight threes for the Lakers, and just like that, they're within 2. Clarkson leaning in. Good teamwork there with Gobert. And Clarkson hits the fall away. The end of the first round, traded by Brooklyn after the Nets drafted him. Clarkson with 1 on the timer knocks down the 3. He scored the last 7 points for Utah.
His presence, setting screens and diving, then protecting the rim. And I love what Quinn talked about. You got to recognize how you're being defended in the pick and roll action and get rid of the basketball.
Meanwhile, a beautiful shot by Schroeder.
Similar to Steph Curry, that's something that they're going to have to deal with the rest of the way when they take falls like that because of the bruise and the effect of the injury, the initial injury.
3 minutes gone by, second quarter. Utah by 6. Jazz with the best record in the league as Horton Tucker splashes home a 3-ball.
Future's awfully bright with the talent that he has, and he's only getting better.
He only played in 6 games last year as Niang kisses it in. Clarkson spinning. Tough shot, but it goes against Ben McLemore, who's playing his 7th game. Clarkson gets past his man and floats it up and in. Missed the shot. He's 2 for 7 from the floor. Utah looking to run. Bogdanovich spins past his man, lays it home, and a foul. Bogdanovich with 9 points and a chance to make it 10. At 15 consecutive games with 20 or more threes. The record is 18 in a row by the Rockets 2 years ago as Kuzma hits the mid-range jumper. Utah already with 6 threes in this game and a 10-point lead. Yeah, they're number 4 in defensive rating since LeBron James' injury. As Favors gets inside.
There you go, man.
Context.
We don't need that.
Love that. Here's O'Neal hitting a 3, the 7-3 ball for Utah, and the Jazz with a 12-point lead. And the timer at 7. Kuzma trying to drive on O'Neal, got past him, and he puts it in. Tough shot against the outstretched arm of Gobert. Conley has to hoist it, gets it away, missed it, and it's tapped out to Schroeder. Just outside a minute to go. Kuzma in transition, collides, but puts it in, finishing through contact, no foul call. And Kuzma now in double figures with 11 points.
That's a great job by Kuzma running the lane.
How about the feathery touch there of Gobert? He's currently in the 5th spot in the West. They are 7-9 since March 18th. LeBron James was hurt on March 20th. They don't expect him back in the near future, though it's possible by the end of the month as O'Neal splashes home a 3. They have a better road record than they do at home. 18-10 on the road, 17-12 at Staples. Utah with its largest lead of the night. Kuzma hits the 18-footer.
With the Lakers, so he signed a deal and he wants to continue to win and compete.
Right, he got that 3-year, $40 million extension. Conley had the defense in no man's land where you're worried about the alley-oop to Gobert, yet he hits that floater with the right hand. He's left-handed, but he makes so many of those with the offhand, and he's got 8 points now. Here's Kuzma again, drops it up and in. 17 for Kuzma. Here's Drummond. His floater is sent back by Gobert and puts Drummond on the ground. Bogdanovich scores. Kuzma thought he got pushed, but count the basket. 11-point Utah lead.
Then off to the races. He is a playmaker on the defensive end.
Gobert second in the NBA in block shots and in rebounding. Count that one and a foul, so Drummond with a little revenge. He'll go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play.
Historically rebound in this league. He's got to rebound the basketball. He's got to protect the paint. And then when called upon, give some scoring. And then there's going to be some times where he has to understand, because of the versatility of Anthony Davis.
Here's Schroeder, had to get rid of it with 1 on the shot clock. Almost hit it. And it's rebounded by Gobert, his 6th board to go with 6 points. Utah by 14, largest lead. Now it's 17. Bogdanovich hits a 3. And this is a potent Utah team as Gobert smashes it with one hand off an alley-oop pass that was just a little bit errant. But it didn't matter. Gobert with a throwdown.
Team is loaded with young talent and going to be good for a while.
They got the 2nd best record in the NBA as Horton Tucker gets inside for 2 plus a foul, so a 3-point chance here for Talen Horton Tucker. 15 points now for Jordan Clarkson, the former Laker. Step back 3, Horton Tucker in rhythm, splashes it through for his 3rd 3-pointer.
Jazz are taking whatever they want on the offensive end.
And Utah shooting over 60% and over 50 from 3 as Ingles drops in a 3 and the lead is up to 20. About how difficult it's going to be, not just the MVP race depending on how Jokic and Embiid finish, but the all-NBA teams, because of all the injuries as Ingles smokes the net with another 3. Missed 16 games, but obviously he's going to miss a bunch more before he comes back at the end of the month. Another 3 for Ingles. That's 13 Utah threes, and the lead is back to 20.
Another outstanding year. But with that team, they're going to judge them come playoff time. Will they be together and will they win?
Young stars in the NBA.
He is absolutely special. Absolutely special. And has it. Whatever it is, he has it.
It's been so obvious watching this game compared to Saturday.
He does everything for him. Protects the rim, plays out a pick and roll, alters shots. You're talking about Curry with 49. He actually had a chance to get 50. Was at the line shooting 2 with 48. Got poked in the eye in the foul. Missed 1. He's got to get better at the free throw line.
Conley scores and a foul just like that when the Lakers get within striking distance. Utah elite again offensively. Kuzma couldn't handle the pass. And Utah with a 2-on-1. O'Neal gives it back to Bogdanovich for the layup. Here's Bogdanovich.
And it's no fluke. Both of these teams are going to be around. They're not going anywhere.
With a healthy Murray, you'd have to put them in the mix for a team that can beat anybody in the playoffs. But it was really tough to see a week ago Monday and being lost for the season.
Well, they were in a discussion, having a real chance, but Jamal Murray's loss really hurts them.
And at 35 to go, tough shot in the lane. The tip won't go from McKinney, and then he puts it in on Thursday night. Utah shoots close to 60% from the floor.